Greetings and salutations. Welcome to a presentation on common argument pitfalls. I've been noticing some things in your writing and we're going to try and fix them. The first problem that we're having is that we're stating our arguments or our claims with the prompt inside of them. I'm seeing things like the true nature of Latinos and crime is that. This is kind of an awkward way of stating a claim. Another thing I'm seeing is that we're starting claims with yes, no, or because. And these, again, are not very strong claims. We want our claims to be one-sentence debates. If this was the only sentence that somebody heard, they would still understand your complete argument. And it would be the clearest form of the argument. So instead, you can just state the claim part of your argument as if it were a fact. So let's pretend we have a prompt. In what way is Miss Rickard the meanest teacher ever? It would be an incorrect claim, or a badly worded claim, to say the way in which Miss Rickard is the meanest teacher ever is that she, goodness, it's just so complicated. Miss Rickard for sure is going to criticize your sentence because we haven't even gotten to the actual claim yet. This one is equally as bad. Miss Rickard is the meanest teacher ever in the way that she, goodness. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Let's see if we can make this a little bit clear by writing instead, Miss Rickard is picky and sarcastic and she never gives out good grades. Now you notice it doesn't say that she's the meanest teacher ever because, and that's okay. It gets to the same point by just giving the reasons. Problem number 2 is that we're introducing quotations and facts from a source improperly. As a general rule, we're going to avoid the word it. So I'm seeing sentences like this. In the article, it says that, well, what is it? What do you mean by it? What says? Do you mean that the text is speaking or saying something? But I don't think that's what you mean, because texts are written by people. So instead, we're going to use the author's or speaker's last name. In the article, Washington argues that blah, blah, blah. Now I want to emphasize here that we're using the author's last name. We're not saying in the article Martin argues that or Juan argues that because we're not on a first name basis with Mr. Washington. We're not his best friend, and so we do not have the right to call him by his first name. We're always going to use the author's last name. We're also going to avoid it in the following sentence. According to the article, it says. This is a really funny way of writing a sentence. It's essentially like saying the following. According to Miss Rickard says, which of course is kind of redundant. It's repeating Miss Rickard. We don't need both of those things. When you say according to Miss Rickard, you don't need to say that somebody is saying something. So instead, you just state the fact. According to the article, Latinos are much more likely than whites to eat tamales on a Thursday. That's all you need to do. Equally problematic is this. In the article on Latino poverty in modern America stated, well, what stated? That doesn't make any sense. So instead, you can just write, the article on Latino poverty in modern America stated. Sometimes starting a sentence with in gets us down the wrong track. So, what you're going to do now is take the 3-question quiz on Edmodo. Good luck, and I hope you can avoid these pitfalls in the future.